Is that better? Nobody knows. Nobody gives a shit. Is that kind of morning? Let's see if I can get you. Wow. I'm not sure what the hell's going on this morning, y'all. Oh, did we go forward? Did we go back? My freaking tripod is acting up. We're gonna have to let it ride. Yeah, my tripod is being... First it fell over. Now it's just being disrespectful. So we're just doing what we're doing. What's up, Divianchi? How are you doing today? Happy Monday to you, my friend. Setting up my playlist of stuff to watch today to catch up on everybody's videos. That's what we're doing. Thank you for coming in and throwing your thumb up. Obviously, that's super helpful, as you guys know. Ooh, it's touchy. It's touchy. This tripod situation is touchy. It's touchy. I'm doing fine, but I just missed... Oh, no, that sucks. I'm sorry to hear that, my friend. I'm sorry to hear that. Well, I hope you're able to make it up. Did I add this one? I hope you're able to make it up so that it doesn't cost you too much grief. Nobody wants any grief for really reals. Bump grief. We're not doing that. We're not doing that. Oh my goodness, you guys. I'm so tired this morning. We are going to make it work, but I am flippin' tired. I really, really am. I hope everybody else is doing good, though. I hope you guys are all in a good spirit. Melissa! I hope you are doing good, Melissa, but thank you. Oh my gosh, you guys, we should feel privileged. Melissa is on vacay, and she popped in to say hello to us. Melissa, I hope that you're having yourself a damn good time. Come on now. How are you going to come in and say hi to me? That's so sweet. Thank you, Melissa. Momatzi, thank you. It might be the effect on the phone. I will take partial credit for that, Mo, but it also might be the effect on the phone. But good morning. Happy Monday. I sound groggy because I just got up. Chit-chatting with you guys prior to work. It is 7 a.m. here right now. Let me know what it is where you guys are. But Mo, thanks for coming in with the compliments. I love that. Make sure everybody throws their thumb up on the video. It helps my channel grow. Also consider subscribing because I am on my road to 1K. And I love people who are helping me get there. So thank you so much. Be a person that makes my day today. Be a person that makes my day today. Melissa says, it's amazing here. Oh, I love it. Melissa, I'm so glad. I'm so glad to hear that you're having a good time. Divianchi says it is 5:34 p.m. where he is, or they are. Okay, fantastic. 5:34. I always think it's strange that, you know, somewhere in the world it's late. And I am just getting started. But yes, it is 7 o'clock in the NYC. NYC has been putting up videos of him working, which I strangely find comforting. I watch you work while I work, my friend. But thank you for coming in to say hello to me. I'm always glad to see you. I always love that. Melissa says, we'll have loads of pics and videos. Yes! Did you guys hear that? That's why it's important to connect with Melissa, because she's going to be kicking it out. She's going to be bringing us all sorts of delicious new videos of her trip to South Carolina coming up. So I'm excited. NYC saying good morning. Good morning to all of us. Yes. I'm so glad that you guys are having a good morning. Everybody seems to have a lot of energy. I'm just getting up, but I'm going to maintain my energy. We bought a new bed. Look at the shoulder. We bought a new bed yesterday. That's a game changer. That bed changed my life. It is changing everything about my life. I love every last piece of it. It's delicious. That bed is a straight up delicious bed. Melissa says, going for breakfast, catch you later. No worries, Melissa. Keep enjoying your trip, baby girl. Keep enjoying your trip. Chiron! I looked at my morning Pantera and up this pops. Good morning, Chiron. How are you, my friend? Welcome in, welcome in. I hope you had a good weekend. Aaron and I got a new bed. Whoop, 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 whoop. It is very nice. That bed is not a joke, guys. It is not a joke. How did you sleep in the bed last night, baby pants?
Awesome.
Did you hear that? Aaron said it was an awesome good time. It was very, very nice. Divianchi saying what's up to his boy Chiron. Whoop, 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 whoop. NYC saying, she said, look at my shoulder. I'm just saying, you know what I'm saying? Like when I slept in my old bed, the shoulder wasn't as popping as it is right now. Like right now, I feel like I can move around a bit. Now this office chair might disrespect me, but like right now, I feel pretty damn good. I saw Bob Dilly Saturday and took a zany bus trip. What? That sounds like fun, Chiron. That sounds like fun. NYC says, nothing is better than a new bed. Dude, you ain't never lied. You ain't. And also, NYC, I was going to ask if you were feeling better, dude. Because it sounded like, even in those newer videos that I saw last week, you still had a little bit of a... So I'm just making sure you're feeling good. Obviously, you feel good enough to be in here with us. Yay! I'm going to tell you guys right now that the tripod situation is real shaky. It's real shaky, shaky, joy, joy. So if you guys fall over into my lap, it's not my fault. And I'm forewarning you about that. Anyone wants to study GK? I don't even know what that is, Divianchi. So the answer is hell no. At this point in the day. NYC says, I am good. Thank you. I'm glad to hear that. Thank you, NYC, for letting us know that. Yeah, me and Ma saw the Outlaw Music Tour with Willie Nelson, Bob Dylan, and shit. What? That sounds like quite the show, Chiron. I love that. NYC says, they would have sent me home. Yeah. Yeah. I want a new bed, too. I'm not fitting well in my bed. Dude, I will say this, though. We bought a bed in a freaking box, and there is nothing inside of my heart that told me that that would be comfortable. Because in your mind, you're like, if you could put it in a box, it ain't worth the damn. Right? Like, if you can put it in a box, it ain't worth the damn, right? But no, this bad boy, we popped her out. The dude told us, he was like, get it where you need it to go. Don't be in here popping beds when you're not ready. So Aaron and I was like, dude, watch your teeth. Watch everything you got, because this bed might pop out. Hurt somebody. Right? So we got it. She did. She popped out quick. And as soon as she popped out, I was like, damn, how did they get this in a box? The bed is like freaking this. The mattress is like this thick. I don't even know how to explain it to you guys. And yeah, I mean, lucky for us, we didn't break any windows or anything. But yeah, when those beds in the bags, they're under pressure. So when they open up, it's like quick as hell. And you got to be ready. You got to be ready. Because otherwise you might get worked out. That's all I'm saying. Chiron says the 90s were a good time for crows. You had Sheryl Crow, Counting Crows, Black Crows. Yes. Yes, Counting Crows. That's an often forgot about band. But I freaking loved Counting Crows. I really did. I also loved Dylan's son's band. What was that? The Wallflowers? Is that what that band was called? Dylan's son had a band with a hit single, One Headlight. And I believe that name of the band was the Wallflowers. And I love that band. Devianchi says, GK is a general knowledge, a subject for students. Okay, well, there you have it. You brought me some general knowledge, sir. Chiron says, I'm actually in the process of buying a bed. Total nightmare. It is. But when you find the right one, Chiron, when you find the right one, you'll hear the harp. It's good singing. I don't know. I'm not fitting. I'm just 5'8", 5'9". Yeah, I'm 5'9", too. I'm a very tall broad. I'm almost 6 feet. So I'm 5'9". And yeah, you got to have a bed that has some play to it. Divianchi is laughing. Chiron says, Counting Crows is my sister's fave. Oh, yeah. Yeah, One Headlight. It's the Wallflowers, right? Chiron says, laugh out loud. I'm going to go to Costco and stop sleeping in safe ways. Oh, I didn't know that you were that tall. Chiron is 6'6". Okay, well, there you have it. Chiron's probably the tallest person in the house then. I am tall for a broad. I would say that. I think most women are not 6 feet. I'm 5'9" and a fourth. You do what you can with that fourth, right? So this morning, instead of drinking tea, I'm actually drinking old school chicken noodle soup. Sometimes Aaron will make me this in the morning. as opposed to tea. And that is what I am drinking. Some laughter in the chat. Dania, welcome, Dania. Happy Monday. Woo, 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 woo. I am good, Dania. I was just telling everybody that we bought a new bed yesterday. And a new bed changes your life. That bed that I was sleeping on before was so damn uncomfortable. I would wake up, parts of my body would be completely numb. It was ridiculous. This bed, absolutely amazing. Delicious chicken noodle soup. Baby, that broth is on point today. Divianchi says, yeah, I'm also tall compared to 8th grade. Whoa! That's right. I keep forgetting that Divi is a lady. I keep forgetting that Divi is a lady. Kyron says being tall is only really convenient for basketball, but obviously that's one of the most important things in life. I love that. Divi saying, what's up to Dania? Yeah, I don't know. I've been this tall for a very long time. At one point, I was the tallest person in school, and I'm from the Midwest. I guess there's tall people here, but yeah, it was a minute where I was very tall, and yeah. Well, I mean, I'm still the same height, but you know what I'm talking about. I'm setting up my playlist for later today so that as I'm working, I can catch up on people's videos. What? She crazy. Carmen says, I've dunked a basketball several times. I bet if you're almost 7 feet, dude, you're almost required. I tried to play basketball too, but if I could tell you this real quick, it's not good. It's not good. My ability to play basketball, not good. Just because I'm tall and an African American, it's not good. I don't have any of those skills whatsoever. So I kill that stereotype because I can't play basketball at all. I think we won one whole game. The whole basketball team was being carried by Katrina. I think she was the only one who scored any points in the entire season. I was great on the rebound. It was a lot of rebounding on my knees. It was terrible. It's probably why my knees don't work right now. Divianchi says, in my class, there are only 2 girls who are as tall as you. That's crazy. Dania says, I heard that mattress popping out and opening up was wild. Yes. Yes, Dania. When you get the ones in the box, at first, like I said, I was very trepidatious about beds and bags. All right. Because or beds and boxes, because you're like, that can't be right for me. But I got to tell you, after sleeping on this bed last night, stop it. It was wonderful. What's happening here? Kyron says, I recently found out there was an NBA player who is 6'10", who apparently couldn't dunk on commands. Really? Mr. Mart, what is up? How are you? How are you? I hope that you are having yourself a very good Monday. Kyron says, one of the highlights of my life is I scored 50 points in a regulation game at summer camp. Kyron, you baller, you. Dibby says, my bestie has gone for basketball nationals practice. Well, there you have it. You got some people out here doing stuff. Hope I'm doing well. I am doing wonderfully, Mr. Mart. How are you doing, Mr. Mart? How was your freaking Monday? Furthermore, how was your weekend? Did you get it in? Did you do a lot of this? What happened? We need to know. We're trying to get down to the bottom of it. I came in peace, y'all. I'm glad. We are a peaceful bunch here, except for Kyron. Keep your eyes out for Kyron. He's not as peaceful as he may appear. I'm joking. Everybody in here is good times. Kyron says that's what being tall is about. It is. It totally is. My weekend was busy. Yeah, me too. But, it was a good time. It was a good time. Are those candle emojis? Jesus, I didn't even know those existed. Well, Mr. Mart, you've come in this Monday morning and given us all the emoji fun that we could expect. We got hearts, we got fire flames, we got all kinds of stuff. It's delicious. Just like this delicious chicken soup broth. Oh, we got the sunglasses on. Filled with fire. I should have had some sunglasses on the other day. I was driving directly into the sun. Burnt my whole ass retina out. I see y'all. I love it. Kyron says, I'm putting on music behind your show. Do it. Do it. I go better with music anyway. Everybody knows this about me. It just goes better. You know, the sound of me blabbing on can be easily covered with most musical hits. Kyron says, did you ever watch Regis and Kathy? That was my favorite morning thing for forever. I did not. I am not a TV girl. I am more of like a reader or a music listener. I'm not a big TV person. So I don't know much about TV, sadly. Old TV from like when I was younger. I know a lot about that kind of TV. I could win a good pop quiz scenario. But yeah, for regular TV, like TV, I have no concept of it. Sorry, you guys, I'm putting my playlist together over here. Divianchi says, in our school, once there was a football tournament for girls, they just asked them that, do you know how to run? The girl said yes, and the coach said, then you have to play the tournament. That was it. Okay, I feel what's going on. Kyron says, Lafayette A-Train will tell you I watch so much stuff. I bet. Apartments. I love that as a name. Just cut right to it. Apartments. How are you? You're a Russian bear. He's a big old bear. I love it. Apartments. Welcome in, my friend. Thank you for throwing your thumbs up. I hope that you choose to subscribe because I've got to see that name again because it makes me laugh. Apartments? I love that. I wonder what the translation on that is because I'm saying that right. It's apartments. Delicious broth, baby. Delicious in every possible delicious way. Oh, and it's clearing me out. It's giving me all the feels, the vibes and the feels and the vibes. I was supposed to put out my background, you guys. I've got a fancy background for today. And when I say fancy, I mean not at all. Ooh, and I forgot to log into my work computer to make it easier when the time comes. Karen says, my version of your show has a P-Funk live concert with endless guitar solos. How did you know me, Karen? How did you know me? Endless guitar solos sounds like me. Doesn't endless guitar solos sound like me, baby pants? Yeah. Exactly. Exactly. Aaron knows. Do you guys know this? Well, Kyron will think this is funny. So every Christmas, basically, Aaron buys me a pedal, a guitar pedal. Here's the thing. I don't actually play guitar. But he keeps buying me pedals. But I don't actually play guitar yet. But let that sink in for you. Divvy says, and YK basketball girls were playing that football tournament. Interesting. Dania says, that's strange, but actually entertaining watching that mattress grow. I like cooking shows, YouTube, DIYs, and cooking. But my love is reading. Yeah. Dania has some really good books, and she collects cookbooks. I used to collect cookbooks because, as you guys know, I like to look at the pictures. I've never followed a recipe before in my life, but I love the pictures of the cookbooks. Like I remember back in the day, my mom had that thick Bible from, was it Julia? What is the Joy of Cooking? I'm not sure who did that book, but are you good, babe? Yeah, I'm good. Oh, I remember like flipping through that book as a little kid, just like looking at all these like sepia tone pictures because they weren't vibrant pictures like you get in a cookbook now, and just being like, oh, what's that? What's that? What's that? So yeah, I love cookbooks. Hold on. Is it coming in a 3? Whoa. No more sneezes. Okay. Dude, get a mic and make noise. For some reason, Kyron, to look up and read that in this moment was hilarious. Kyron says, by the way, my favorite cookbook is like 34 copies of the Hershey cookbook. Oh, for emergency gifts. I love it. Dimianchi says, what do you cook the best? Like sweets or savory foods? Savory foods. I feel like Dimianchi says, bless me. Thank you. Gesundheit to everyone. Kyron says, bless you. Once it was so funny because you really can't control your sneeze, right? Once Aaron and I were checking into a hotel and I sneezed at you can quiet yourself, Kayate, neighbor's dog. And I sneezed as I was checking in and the dude said, that was the most adorable sneeze I'd ever Aaron's like, bruh, get up off my wife. It was hilarious. But yeah, for whatever reason, that's just how I sneeze. I've always sneezed that way. delicious. Straight up delicious. You still have that cookbook, Dania? That cookbook is what is up. I love the pictures. You know what else I miss? Dania is maybe the only other person on here. Chiron, you might remember this. Did you guys used to get, and it's something to remember because this is the time of year when they used to start coming out, but both of my grandmothers used to get the Sears catalog. And I don't know why, but when I was a kid and the Sears catalog would come in, I would just flip through, even if it wasn't just the toy section, I would be circling freaking appliances, bedding. I just thought the damn Sears catalog was so cool. I wish I could get like a couple of them. I know they don't make them anymore, but I wish I had some throwbacks because that Sears catalog, man, was like the most fun a kid could have. It was so good. I don't know if anybody else remembers the Sears catalog, but I just thought it was the dangest coolest thing ever. Chiron says the best thing about giving antiques as gifts is people assume shit made before the 80s is worth money. Exactly. That's everybody thinks that. They're like, ooh, it's old. It's worth something. Not always true. Diviachi says, I cook sweets the best. Oh, see, I'm not a sweet person. I know that sounded crazy, but I'm not a person who eats a lot of sweets. That's more A-train. Diviachi's, oh, no, she said that. Nort Vlog. Yes. Thank you for coming in, Nort Vlog. How are you? How was your weekend? Happy Monday. Diviachi says, hello to Nort Vlog. Didia says, yes, it was good reading. It was totally, I love the Sears catalog. I love the Sears catalog so much. Chiron says, I'm trying to appropriately word the Calvin and Hobbes jokes. Oh my gosh, that might be an interesting one. I remember Calvin and Hobbes. You're good. Happy Monday. Awesome, Nora Vlog. Awesome, awesome. I just put you in my playlist because I saw that you had dropped a video, so I'm going to watch that video a little bit later on. Again, I'm drinking delicious chicken noodle soup broth. I'm probably not going to eat the noodles in the bottom because I don't like to eat this early in the morning. But I am 100% going to drink the heck up out of this broth. That is for damn sure. Chiron says, well, whatever. My dad used to tell me, we got you from Sears. Oh, I love that. We got you from Sears. Oh, you know, back in the day, though, Sears used to be, you know, the caliber. So it sounds like to me they got you from a really good place, Chiron. My brother used to tell me that I was left on the doorstep. And I believed it, and I still do. I'm not 100% certain I wasn't left on the doorstep by rich people. And that any minute they're going to come back and snatch me up. She said, fun fact, just because I'm reading GK, the death cat mushroom is a deadly poisonous fungus. If eaten even less than 50 Gs can kill a person. Wow. What an interesting fact, Divvy, but I love that. I love that, you know, we got girls out here doing science and stuff and coming up with fancy mushroom facts. I love it. That's the kind of thing that Aaron would love. Chiron says, that's a Calvin and Hobbes joke that is way less appropriate than I remember. Mama's Kitchen, how are you? How are you? Let me come in here and show you a little love, Mama's Kitchen, because you are in here. I'm assuming you've got a channel, so let me pop you up. Let me get in here and pop you up and give you a little blue jacket that you can wear so that we can get you feeling nice and delicious in this house. And thank you for coming up and throwing your thumbs up. If you haven't subscribed, feel free to go ahead and do something about that. I am actually doing very good. It's a good morning. I got a new bed. Let's be for real. I'm having the time of my damn life right now. Diviachi says, in India, siblings teach each other that their parents pick them out of trash or from a tree. That is hilarious. That is hilarious. Chiron says, Divvy, Jesus has a dance. I love it. Okay, thank you so much, Mama. Thany says, Thany is in the house. How are you, Thany? I'm just going through and putting my playlist of things to watch today, and Thany has been busy. Thany drops videos all the time, you guys. So I am going to be checking out everybody's videos that dropped during the weekend, because I do not watch on the weekend. So that I can catch up with everybody. So I just put together a playlist and then I kind of just let it play as I am working and putting my life together. What did she do? She did this a day ago. Let me add that to my playlist. Oh, hell no. Wait till you guys see this vlog that's coming out on Wednesday. It's going to be hilarious. Oh, Lord. Mama's Kitchen. What the hell is that? We don't usually drop links in the comments, Mama's Kitchen, unless I drop them. If you need me to drop a link, let me know. But otherwise, I don't usually drop links in the kitchen. But no worries, no worries. I am gonna remove it. But if you need me to drop something, I can drop something if I like it. No worries. I feel like people don't know how other people's chats are, so you didn't do anything wrong. It's just I usually don't fill my chat with links. In the morning, we usually just chit chat, and if I have something I want people to see, I will sometimes pin it or post it, and I will take a look at your video today. I'm gonna come in and look at your video. I'm pulling you up right now so I can make sure I remember to do it. But no worries, you didn't do anything wrong. I got you. Ooh, Mama's Kitchen makes delicious looking food, you guys. If you haven't connected with Mama's Kitchen, make sure to do so. And Mama's Kitchen, I got you. I am going to be adding this video to my playlist for the day. She posted a video 3 days ago, TikTok viral Dubai paratha burger recipe. Oh, yes. That's getting added to my list of things to watch, my friend. Thank you for coming in, Mama's Kitchen. I got you. Dania says, that's why I don't forget. I feel I might get something. Oh my gosh. This chat this morning is hilarious, you guys. I don't know why, but I'm having a good dang time. I'm having a good ding dang time. Yes, no worries. No worries. Trying to catch up on everybody's nonsense. We all out here doing nonsense. I posted videos this week too, if you guys haven't seen those. Actually, it's funny, my video just came up as I said that. Solu, did I watch that one from Solu? Yes, okay, I got it in there. Sis Radha posted a video. Gotta add that to the list. So did everybody have a good weekend? I'm hoping everybody had a really good weekend. Again, you guys heard that I had a good weekend because I bought a new bed. So forever and 1,000 days, I'm going to tell you that I had a wonderful time because I had a good, delicious time in that bed last night. It was wonderful. There's nothing like getting a new bed to remind you that life can be sweet. There's nothing like a new bed to remind you of that. Diviachi says, some more fun facts. A day on Venus is approximately 243 Earth days long. Mercury is the fastest moving planet with the speed of 172,000 kph. More than 1,300 Earths can fit into Jupiter. Ladies and gentlemen, this is the kind of stuff. These are the kinds of facts, okay, that you get here, all right? Wake up to these types of facts. That's what I think. Thank you so much, Jimmy, for that. And Mama's Kitchen, thank you so much for the emojis. I'm glad that everybody's having a good morning. It seems like there's a lot of energy in here today. Maybe you guys are just vibing off my energy. Because again, when I'm well rested, your girl's about that life. So, anywho, I'm having a good old time this morning. Mama's Kitchen says, wow, that's great. I'm saving money to buy a new bed. Yes, yeah. I don't know why I sung that, but after a good night's sleep, I recommend it. It took me a long time. It took us a long time to commit to the bed because I don't like spending that kind of money. It freaks me out to give people hundreds of dollars for anything. But I'm glad that we did it. I'm glad that we bit the bullet and did it. And it's a good thing, but it took me a second. I feel like Aaron would have gone ahead before me, but I just don't like to spend money. I know I'm like not a woman, I guess, in that way. Like a lot of women like to spend money. I don't like to spend money of any sort under any circumstances. I absolutely hate it. So when it comes time to spend like that kind of money, I'm just like, do we really have to? Do we really have to? Divvy's like, well, I'm having a good evening. Well, I'm glad you're having a good evening, even though your morning kind of sucked because of that whole exam thing. But I'm glad that you are having a good evening, my friend. What is this? Is this, can I watch this? What is that? Let's throw it in the playlist. I'm just throwing together a playlist and I'm just going to let that schnight play all day. Mama's Kitchen says, same, but we still want the best things. Yes. Oh my gosh, they're so expensive. Oh my gosh, they're so expensive. You're eating crackers. Thank you for keeping us abreast of the situation, Chiron. It's important. Yeah, beds are freaking expensive. And it feels weird because when you buy a bed, most of the time they're not returnable, right? But you don't know what it's gonna be. And I mean, I get it. Like, you go to the store and they're like, lay on the bed. And I'm like, I'm not laying on the freaking bed that 45,000 filthy people have been laying on. That freaks me out. I'm not doing it. I'm not rolling around on a bed that people have been doing. I mean, I don't even know, right? It's been on the showroom floor. Who knows what the employees have been doing on it after hours? I'm not laying on the bed. I'm gonna sit on it, you know, casually with my bum bum, but I'm not gonna lay flat on it and just be holding hands with my husband laying on the bed. I'm not doing it in the store. It's just not happening. I'm not laying on a public bed. It's just, that's just not your girl, right? So I don't know what the bed is actually gonna feel like until I get it home. And by then you've already pissed away the money, right? So it's a special time. I ate a Twizzler for breakfast, and you're grown. You can eat whatever you want to. You can eat a whole Hershey bar. Who's gonna stop you? Who's gonna check you? Absolutely no one. Dania says, that's one thing you can't DIY is a mattress. I know. I can make a couch, Dania. I have made couches. I made our headboard. We made the things, but I can do a box spring. Our box spring is a DIY. But yes, when it comes to a mattress, I would have to go back to school or something. I'd have to find some sort of way. And believe you me, I've tried. Chiron says, I've taken a 4-hour nap and I can't. Chiron, that's hilarious. Thank you, Nora Vlog. Sari, welcome in. My country is the United States, if you can tell by this ridiculous accent I have. How are you and what is your country? Thank you for coming in, throwing your thumbs up, and consider subscribing. We are trying to grow over here. Slowly but surely, my friends, slowly but surely, we are trying to grow. We're trying to see if we can grow. Somewhere, anywhere. Oh my goodness. What is this? Metrosonic posted another video. Let me add him to my playlist. Oh, Lord. There's a lot of upcoming premieres that people have right now. Susanna J's got another one. I'm going to add that to my playlist. My Lynn's got some street cam. I'm going to add that to my playlist. What's going on? Chiron says, holy, whoa, McGillicuddy. It took me a second. Holy McGillicuddy. My friend had to get an entire itemized kitchen project, and I woke up 4 hours later, and this OCD dude was still going at it. That's hilarious. Thank you, Sis Thady. I appreciate you guys so much for being here. Thank you, thank you, thank you. You know how it goes. And you know how much I appreciate you guys being here. It's a huge help. We are so close to hitting our goals that it is not even funny. And it's partly because you guys are here with me when I go live. So I appreciate you guys. Hey, if anybody is noting my earrings today, Erin made these for me. Isn't that cool? Erin makes me earrings. Look at that. Oop, I'll have to have it stop. You guys see that? Erin makes these. Oop, it's still moving. But I think that's so cool. Erin made me these. They're some of my favorite earrings. Because they're dainty and cute. And he makes them for me in this, and then he makes them for me in silver too. Isn't that the coolest thing? Thank you, Fanny. Chiron says, haha, I'll be letting Ron know about these earrings later. Oh man, babe. Nora Vlog says, nice. Thank you. But that's dank. Yeah, I love these earrings. Like, who's doing that? Like, I think it's so cool that my husband's in here making me earrings. It's the cutest thing ever. It's nice. Yeah, you are an artist, baby. We're in here just doing crazy stuff. Ooh, wait till you guys see the cool stuff that I made on my DIY channel. I made some really, really cool stuff for fall, and I think people are going to really like it. So if you're not subscribed over on that side of town, consider it, because I'm going to be dropping some hot heat this week. That's right, I said it, hot heat. Is there any other kind? Can the heat be cold? I think not. Chiron says, me and my buddy found a nice necklace at the beach, and I gave it to my girlfriend. Aww. Tell your girlfriend to come in here so we can chit-chat with her. I'm like, bring her in. I want to talk to her. Let's chit-chat. We need to talk to Chiron's girlfriend. That's what I'm saying. I bet she's awesome. I bet she loves music. I bet she's nice. I bet she likes a good joke. These are all things that I'm sure of. about Chiron's girlfriend. I've never met the woman, but I'm pretty sure that that's true about her. Ooh, she's not an early morning person, but she's seen your channel. Oh, she's a chef? Yes. Tell her to double screen with me. It'll be awesome. Oh, I love that. I love it, love it, love it. That's awesome. She's a chef. That's good picking, Chiron. That's good picking. She cooks for like 10 plus fam members, like 6 days a week. That's awesome. That is freaking awesome. Did I pull this one? Nobody knows. I don't know. If I watched it, it's getting watched twice. All right, I think that's it. I think I'm caught up. All right, at this point, I think I can just let that baby fly. Wait, how did I miss my girl Joy's video? Come on, Joy. You got to get your video watched, girl. Karen says she cookies me and she cookies me. She cooks you insane stuff. Oh, my Sharoni. What's up, Sharoni? Like she's from Hawaii, so she knows about like how to make insane 10-course Korean, Chinese, etc. meals. I love it. I love it. That's cool. That is very cool. Sharoni, watch Sharoni be like, I gotta go. Sharoni loves to come in and say hello and then be like, I gotta go. That's Sharoni's thing. Delicious broth. Oh, okay, we caught up. I caught up with my Sharoni. What is Joy doing in a damn car at Walmart? I'm gonna have to watch her. See what the hell she out here doing. But yeah, we should do my cooking show pilot. Yes. Sandra, what's up? Scandalous. She's so scandalous. How was your weekend, Sandra? How are you? Chiron says, a chef and a funny person on each team. That's what I'm talking about. Chiron says, and the funny person has to distract the other teams. That's awesome. That's actually an awesome idea. I love that as a show. That is what is up, my friend. That could be a delightful good time. Let me add this to my playlist. Why am I singing? Nobody knows. I think we're good, though. Did I get everything in here? I think I got everything in here. Double time. What am I yelling about? It just dawned on me that I just yelled like a crazy person, and why? Nobody knows. Just cause I felt like yelling like a crazy person, I guess. Okay, I think that's it from a playlist. Oh, your sister is a chef and your brother is a chef? That's hilarious. Sandra says, trying to get in the mood for my job. They take me, oh, girl, you might never. After last week, Friday, I was in bed like 8 o'clock on Friday night after the way they disrespected me all week, Sandra. I understand. You may never get in the mood. We may never get ready. We might have to ready ourselves, all right? Because they're not going to help us get there, Sandra. Chiron says, and my other sister and me came up with the idea because we want to battle our respective closer siblings. Film that. Just yell. It's going to be a fake smile day. Oh, I can't even do one of those. It cracks my, I'm trying not to, the doctor said not to. So I try to only real smile, or I just stare like this and I do this giggle. That's interesting. So try that. Just be like, that's interesting. And then look him dead in the eye like, anywho, and then follow up with an anywho. That's how I do it. Thank you, Sis Fanny. Kyron says, my brother went to the Culinary Institute. My dad went to the Le Cordon Bleu. And my horrid sister, Jenny, is like Paula D, but twice as racist. But are her biscuits good? Are her biscuits good, though? That's what's important. Dania says, I've got to start my day, so I will leave you on and leave the room for a shower and some coffee. No worries, Dania. I hope you have a good start to your day. And I appreciate you coming in and saying, what's up? It's always good to see you. I always love that. And if you find a Sears catalog, let me know. I need an old Sears catalog. Chiron says, the trick to smiling is you smile with your eyes, not your mouth. I don't smile with either if I don't want to. But if I smile, I can smile with my eyes alone, or I can smile with my mouth, or I can smile with both, or I can just smile with my heart. But if I'm not having a good time, I don't fake it. There's no reason. At my big old age, there ain't no way. Ain't no way. We wear our emotions on our face. Exactly. It's going to be what it's going to be. We must compartmentalize. I love it. Chiron says, Ginny is the best cook I've ever eaten if you give no regards to health and longevity. Well, that's how good food is supposed to be. You've heard me say this 1,000 times. My grandmother lived to be 96 years old. I saw her eat a rotten egg. Up until she was 80, she used to smoke cigarettes every freaking day and drink a couple of beers, and she was prone to whiskey habits. In addition to that, that woman would fry up something in pure, unadulterated lard, and she lived to be 96 freaking years old. So I don't know. I mean, there's a lot of broads out here eating carrots and shit that's going to pass out at the club later on this week. So I'm just saying, I don't know that that matters. That's just my personal opinion. You didn't ask for it, but you're here. And I gave it to you. Dania says, you know I will. Thank you, Dania. Sandra says, I have cold dead. Sandra hit him with the lips. Chiron says, if she was going to be Bobby Flay, she once made me a Philly cheesesteak out of an entire loaf of homemade baked bread, an entire block of cheese, and 2 full filet mignons and a full onion. That's what I'm talking about. That's how it's supposed to be. That's how you get it in. Yeah. Anywho. Also, no one asked for me to sing, but I do it. I do it for freezies. So you guys, if you're wondering where Ams is not going to probably be in here this morning. Her father is getting surgery on his knee. So send positive thoughts to Ams and Ams's family because she is doing that this morning, assisting her father. Sandra says, screw the carrot, eat the biscuit. Exactly. Chiron says, I feel like that meal gave me diabetes. It might have, but just jog it off. It'll be fine. I'm not a doctor, by the way. Chiron says, sing, dance, and dance. Thank you, Sis Thany. You guys know how much I love cups, and I really love this one. It's delicious and delightful. Daddy Pants, love of my life. Do you want to eat my noodles? Because I'm not going to eat my noodles. Yep. I just wanted the broth.
Yeah, broth was good.
That's a nice shirt, too.
Yeah.
Is that a pizza?
I think it's a quesadilla.
Oh, it's like a grilled cheese sandwich.
Yeah, yeah.
That's crazy.
Notice her handcuffs, too.
Oh, that's weird.
That's crazy.
She's being held hostage while she eats a grilled cheese sandwich.
Who knows?
Do you want to say good morning to Chiron?
Good morning, Chiron.
We had to hit him with the Jesus voice.
How are you, sir?
That's a crazy. You guys know how much Aaron does not get in the camera. That's a crazy cameo appearance by A-Train.
You never know.
Love of my life.
You never know when I'm going to pop up.
It did look vintage, but I actually just got that for $2, Sandra, from down at Marshall's. Carmen says, are you on every morning at 7? I'm trying to be, but I got to be for real. Some mornings it ain't going to happen, especially as the winter progresses. But now that I got this new bed, who knows? I might be ipping on and popping all the time. Chiron says, what up, wrong? Scandalous said, A-Train, you. She didn't say it like that, but the meaning was the same. The meaning was the same, for sure. You're going to have to calm yourself down, dog. You can't just be looking out there at every other damn dog barking and whatnots. You're going to have to get your life together. All right? That's not how you make friends. You don't make friends by barking at other damn dogs. You just don't do it. Okay? You could sniff a butt or something, but you can't be out here barking at dogs. Nobody likes that shit. Sorry. I dropped an S-bomb all early in the morning. I apologize, you guys. Carmen says, ooh, I'll try to get my girlfriend to watch if she's up early. No worries. But sniff. Well, you know what I'm saying? It's like, just do what the Romans do if you're a dog. But don't be barking all crazy at other dogs. They don't like that business. Other dogs ignore this dog because they don't want to be getting barked at like that. You know what I'm saying? Just run up on a dog. Tell them what's up. Give them a paw pat. Whatever the hell it is that dogs do to let each other know that they care. Fart in another dog's face. Whatever it is that you do to communicate, do it without the barks. That's all I'm saying. Nobody asked, but I'm telling you the truth. I'm telling you how I feel about it. Woo! Chiron says, I'm an early riser, so this is... I love it. Sandra says, dude, I have 2 dogs. They sniff and buzz all the time. How you guys sniff somebody's butt that you already know, though. They better be sniffing other people's butt. They can't be sniffing each other's butts. They know everything there is to know about each other. You only sniff the butt of someone you don't know. You sniff the butt of strangers. You don't sniff the butts of people you are already familiar with. Sorry, dogs you're already familiar with. Anyway, a lot of butt sniffing going on. Sometimes dogs will sniff their own butt, and I'm like, you already know you. Or did you think you changed up? They were like, listen, I might have changed since yesterday. Let me figure out. Let me see if I'm still living my life right. Like, bruh, you don't need to sniff your own butt. It's not important. For anybody walking into this conversation who did not understand the context, they would wonder what the hell we were talking about. Kyron says, I woke up early and tried to go to a meeting for the program, but I was too late by the time I got up the street and came home, and this was... my meal was different today. What was your meal today, Sandra? Talk to me. I need to know. Oh my goodness. Did I watch this? Nobody knows. Holy poop. Somebody scheduled me to be on their video, and I didn't even know that I was supposed to be on. I just saw that I was scheduled for it. We talked. We talked, sir. Get your life together. Damn. Sandra says, I meant for the job. Oh. Oh. I put Scary Pink Floyd on in the background. I love Pink Floyd. But my favorite Pink Floyd album is Animals, and I actually have it on vinyl. Baby Pants, Love of My Life, will you bring me that wonderful album?
The Pink Floyd album?
Yes.
Yeah.
So Aaron, a couple of years ago for Christmas, bought me a record player because he knows how much I love jazz. I used to play trumpet for many, many years. And we haven't even opened this.
I know.
Boom, shakalaka laka. Yes, y'all. It hasn't even been opened yet. Hasn't even been opened. But I freaking love this album. I've heard it many, many, many times. But I haven't opened it because I'm waiting for the perfect day. It's got to be kind of rainy, very, very overcast. I've got to be in the right mood. I've got to have the right buzz. And I've listened to it many, many times since we purchased the album, just on, on my Amazon Music. But I really, really want to hear it just on pure, unadulterated vinyl. So we're going to have to hear what that sounds like later. The day hasn't come. I'm a mood person. I also bought Roberta Flack Chapter 2 on an album I had to send away because it's a first print. And I had to send away to Scandinavia. I don't even know where the hell that album came from. But one day, I'm going to crack that open and listen to it too. I mean, obviously, I've heard the album many times, but I've never heard it on vinyl. And I feel like it's a special experience. I want to be in the right spot. I've got a nice bottle for it. I'm ready to go. Whoa, play trumpet, lead parade. I did. Kyron says, Miles Davis is like my favorite person. His autobiography, I read it all the time. That's interesting. Dammy! Dammy on Edge Patrol. Dammy got you on Edge Patrol. Ooh, ooh. Dammy got you on Edge Patrol. And Dammy got you on Edge Patrol. Ooh, ooh. Anyway, Dammy, mix that up and use that song. Because Dammy got y'all on Edge Patrol. We were in Simone's live last weekend, and Simone was saying that the lace front disrespected her and took her damn edges off. And Dammy was like, she had advice for the damn edges. So thank you so much, Dammy. Let me give you a blue jacket, my friend. Sandra says, some crackles on, yeah, some good crackles. I do love the way that vinyl does that. It's a delicious thing that vinyl does. Let me set you up. There you go, Dammy. Enjoy your blue dress. Now, Dammy will put on a dress and rock it for y'all. So let her put her blue dress on. Kyron says, I make tons of music, but my new main thing is I play upright bass in a dank jazz trio. Not dank. I love it. Jamie says, hello to everyone. Kyron says, Edge Patrol. What the hell? It's something you wouldn't understand, Kyron. It's for edges. For people whose edges get lost in the sauce. That's what it is. Jamie says, thanks for the blue. Of course. Jamie says, hello to Kyron. Hello to Scandalous. If you guys don't know, Dammy loves a good live stream, and this woman will hit you with a look. All right, so if you guys have not connected, please do so. Kyron says, what up? What's goody? Dammy says, great. I love you guys. You guys are so freaking funny. Good. We're having a good morning. Oh my goodness. I'm supposed to be at work in 9 minutes, y'all. I'm supposed to be at work in 9 minutes. I got to pop that work computer up. I ain't got time to be messing with y'all. I got to get my life together this morning. Kyron says, laugh out loud. I will never understand Edge Patrol, but I bet I write a song about the phrase later. Do it! And make sure you throw that in. Dammy's got you on Edge Patrol, and Dammy's got you on Edge Patrol. Ooh, ooh. Dammy's got you on Edge Patrol. Dammy's got you on Edge Patrol. Ooh. Dammy's got you on Edge Patrol. Let me stop. Why y'all have me acting like this? Why do y'all have me acting like this? This is too early in the morning, y'all. I'm not doing it. I'm not doing it. Y'all not gonna have me out here acting like this on the early morning shift. All right, this is the kind of thing I reserve for much later in the day. Much later in the day. I can't be out here on Edge Patrol all early and whatnot. I'm gonna have to move my business around here and get my little life situated. Thank you for the water, baby pants. Love of my life. Anyway, why did I unplug that? That can be plugged back in. Nobody knows. I'm gonna pop that up over there. I'm gonna move you guys a little bit. You got to come over here. Whoa! Whoa! If y'all saw the way my tripod was getting ready to disrespect every last piece of y'all, it was a real ass thing. Let me get this together. Sorry. Oh Lord, let me get my life together. Here we go. Kyron's laughing. Thank you for the heart emojis, Jamie. Let me pull up my actual real life work computer. Oh Lord Jesus. Okay. That was just a half of a problem, wasn't it? Let me take my one computer. Oh, babe, everything is falling down. Everything is falling down. This thing is disrespectful. Baby, I almost got over here.
Everything okay?
No, it's not okay. It's fine. It's fine. I just almost got. Ow! Including the fact that I got myself a splinter on my own nail, which is why I shouldn't be cutting my own nails. That's why I let them grow so damn long so I don't have to cut them. Karen says, if you sing the Edge Patrol song, I'm not going to sing on command, Kyron. Everybody should know this about me. I don't sing on command. You're going to have to run the tape back. You have to run the tape back, Kyron. If you rewind it, you'll be able to hear that beautiful rendition of Edge Patrol, which is a great song, by the way, coming to a rhyme or something near you. But I can't really be like, you know, oh, wait, I'll rewind. Okay, bye. I'm inspired. No worries, Kyron. Have a good rest of your day, my friend. I appreciate when you come in and you kick it with us. Let me grab my other mouse. It's a technological shite show this morning. So we got the other mouse. We've got this mouse. We've got lots of mice today. That's what we're doing, you guys. Waiting for my work computer to come together. Kyron says, gee, bless and keep rocking your show rules. Thank you. I appreciate you for that. I appreciate being able to see you. Thank you so much for coming in. I know A-Train likes to see you, know that you're okay. So yeah, keep coming back in. Keep coming back in. Yep. Locking you guys up. Oh. Dammy's got you on Edge Patrol. Dammy's got you on Edge Patrol. Sorry. Now that I've begun the Edge Patrol song, I can't stop. It's so good. It's so good. Anywho, we are going to try something. Dammy's out here. Dammy, you know that song's a hit. Dammy knows that song's a hit. It is what it is, you know? Dry sauce. Dammy, so you moved to the U.S. Dammy just recently relocated into the United States of America. And let me ask you a question, Dammy, if you're okay with saying it. What part of the country did you move to? It looked like maybe you were somewhere, are you like South, California? Where did you go? Where did you move to, Dammy? Anyway, let me stop singing, y'all, before I just disrespect my whole self here on live. It's a hit song already. I know, right? It's for real a hit song, y'all. It's for real a hit song already. I feel it too. I feel like I really wrote a big one there That's how I feel. Demi says, I'm from Lagos, Nigeria to Houston. Oh, yes. I love that. Yeah, so you know, Demi, that my husband's half Nigerian. A lot of his family is still in Lagos. Is Lagos? I don't know how to pronounce it correctly. Y'all know I ain't right in that respect. You said what, babe?
You say Legos?
Is it Lagos or Legos?
Lagos.
Lagos. Okay, well, I'm just whatever. You know, Lagos to you. The Nigerians be claiming me, baby. Apparently, I'm Nadia by marriage. That's why freaking AAA got me out here on wifey duty. She got me on wifey status. Sandra says, yes, other neighbor. She's in Louisiana. Oh, yes. When we used to go down to Houston, we used to take the road across to Baton Rouge and play around at that casino down there. What's it called? La Aubergine? Which is, I guess, just what the hell is that? The purple? The eggplant? I don't know. Once again, we don't discuss what I know about language. We don't discuss it. It's how we keep our relationship tight, you and I. Yes, Louisiana. La Berge. Is that what it's not? What is that? Okay, see, I was gonna ask you to pronounce it, Sandra. Why was I gonna ask you to pronounce it? Like I was gonna be able to hear what the hell you were saying. It's obviously that kind of morning so far for me, where I'm out here asking people to pronounce things that I will not be able to hear, just because. It ain't right. Nothing about what's going down is right. So here's the deal, you guys. I am about to start work, and I learned a very valuable lesson. That is that it's very difficult for me to start my work and still be able to chit chat with you guys. So I got myself a delicious little green screen here. Let me go and find it. We need to go look for more stuff. What the hell? Oh, for real, for real? For real, for real. Oh, that's bull pooper. That agitates the shit out of me because I don't have... Oh, disrespected. Demi say what's up to Thani. Thani saying what's up. What is up, Katharina from Greece? Sorry about the green screen. I thought I was about to do something and then it just didn't work itself out. So there's that on that. But thank you for coming in. Feel free to throw your thumbs up on the video. Also consider potentially subscribing. Always a good deal. Always nice. And I hope that you are doing well. What is the time in Greece right now? I'm always interested when people come in as to what the time is in the different places that people are in. Yeah, I don't know. What would the time be in Greece? Are you 6 hours ahead? 7 hours ahead? Who knows? Somebody needs to know. Thank you, Sis Thani. I appreciate you guys for all of your emoji action. It's weird because... Oh, Jesus. What? See, this is why I can't work and talk at the same time. This is why I don't work and talk at the same time, because ain't no way. So here's what we're going to do, you guys. I am going to put some music on. For reasons. For reasons. Oh, actually, I have a whole cavalcade of foolishness. I hope everybody is well this Monday. I appreciate you guys for being here. Okay. What are we doing here? I killed my other piece of live music. So now this is all I've got. We're gonna play some music. Oh, it's loud. We're gonna turn it down. And then we're gonna green screen. Thank you guys so much for being here, but keep this in mind, you do not have to stay. I appreciate you. You guys know what I'm doing. I'm trying to get them WHs, so I have to kind of hang out here. I guess we're gonna choose to green screen. No, that's not as cool, is it? They won't let me pull up any more pictures, which is weird. So it's just me and the damn pizza, I guess. What's the pizza again? We'll see about the pizza once again. Anywho, I will still be here, but I will be in the background. Looks like a bathroom. I'm bagel. I love it. I love it. So anywho, we're just gonna give you guys pizza time while I work here in the background. I will still be here, but realistically, your girl just started work. I have no choice. What's with the pizza be okay? I don't know. It's the only dang green screen I've got in the back. That's all I know. That's what they've allowed me. Working on the turtle. Oh my God, Sandra. That's too freaking hilarious. Working on the turlet. You know, my dad once told me that it wouldn't be called work if people weren't farting. Like, that's literally what my dad said. He said it wouldn't be called work if people weren't farting. And I took that to heart. So I do my part and I listen to other people do their part. So I don't know. It's like, I'm sure my dad knew what he was talking about, right? Mr. Barr says crunchy red hot pizza. Exactly. That's such a man statement. I know. And believe you me, at one point, periodically when I'm talking to my dad at this point, I have to ask my dad if he's farted into the phone. I'm not even joking. I'll be like, Dad, did you fart into the phone? He was like, I don't think so. I'm like, Dad, you would know if you farted in the phone or not. Like, he's like, I'm not sure. I don't know for sure. I'm like, okay, Dad. I'm like, Dad, the fact that it's even a possibility is worrisome as hell to me. That it might have happened, that you're not quite sure if you put the phone to your ass and farted in it. I don't know. It's weirded me out, Dad. But, you know, he's my dad. He's awesome. And what's a family if you guys can't fart together? Okay, and that's all the fart jokes I've got for today. Fathers of that generation are different. They hit different for sure. They're totally different. Than people of this time period. Those were the Al Bundy of fathers. You know what I'm saying? They were a different kind of father. All right. Truth. Exactly. I don't think we're that far off in generational understandings, Sandra. So I think we had kind of a father from the same time period, if you will. Okay, so let's do this and let's make it make some frickin' sense. I suppose it could be considered. I wish I was able to pull up that other picture I had. You know what I'm going to do, you guys? Give me 2 seconds. Sandra says, finally got my professional face on for the legal job. Well, I'm glad you're able to find it. Find it, slap it on. Don't take any guff from them swine, though. Just do what you can, Sandra. You're a perfectly beautiful person. Don't let them frickin' ruin your sunshine. Because believe you me, they will try. They always looking for ass whoopings. Don't give them one. You gotta, don't do it. Even though it seemed like you should give them one, don't do it. Just hold it in, hold it in. Hold it in. Hold it in, hold it in. You got this. You know? Hit them with your college smile. Hopefully not a fake one. Just a real one. Man, I had a plan. Got to keep the mouth in check. Oh, Lord. That is, you ain't never lied about that. I have a hard time trying to keep the mouth in check on this channel. Like, sometimes when people come in and they say ridiculous stuff, I want to go back to my early days and just roast a person. just give them the roast, you know, give them the full force of what is capable inside of me, of having been raised in a house with an older brother and all my cousins. Just give them every last piece of this ass whooping they got coming towards them. But you're not supposed to do that, so I just hold it in and say something, you know, and then just keep it moving. But yeah, somewhere inside of me, it's a hard battle being fought. Thank you, Sis Danny. What are we doing? Nobody knows. Story of my life. But Sandra, I hope you have a deliciously good day at work. And for everybody else who is at work, I hope that you are going to have a wonderfully productive day and that nobody comes for you today and that you have yourself just a really delightful time, and then you get to go home and spend time doing stuff you really like to do, which makes the work all worth it, right? That is what I hope for all of us, that we just ride on through this delicious day, enjoying ourselves and trying to be good people. Damn it, trying to be good people. And that we don't let people ruin that delicious sunshine that we have inside of us. Me talking is hilarious. That's all I'm saying. It's funny right now. Okay, so let me see. Do you know what I was just thinking, babe? What's going to happen now that that bacon has gone back up to $8? There's going to be a moment where you're going to want to have it still.
I know. Well, $8 is a lot to buy good bacon.
I know, but it was so delicious. That's how they got you, though.
I know.
Be-
That's in there to compare it to you. You should really have it all. They still have good ingredients.
Oh, it was so good, though. You make it better by being on for me. I'm glad to hear that, Sandra. You guys make it easier for me too, just to be able to talk to you guys. But you know what does not make it easier, and I'm learning to deal with here, is trying to work a whole ass job and then trying to talk at the same time and trying to have decorum is just like, I give props to the people who can do it well, because I'm not sure I'm doing it well. I'm just doing it. That's what I think. I'm not sure I don't know if I'm hitting it on all the cylinders, but I'm doing the best that I dang can. That I dang can, people. But I think I'm going to start a new stream so that I can change my photo. Okay, come on, work with me here, please, Lord Jesus. People at work. It's too early to have to start off doing stupid stuff. Anywho, I think I'm going to close this one down, you guys. Thank you so much for being here. I'm going to close this one down, and then I'm going to start another stream. That stream is largely just going to be for people who just want to hear me talk periodically because I'm going to be working. But thank you, Sandra. Sandra, have a good day. They can't take your shine. They can't take your shine, baby girl. Have yourself a really good day, and I hope that I will see you tomorrow. If I don't, have a good week. All right? Bye.